My life is a movie I've already watched. Before the barista even moves, I hear the ceramic cup shatter on the tile. Before the phone in my pocket vibrates, I feel the phantom hum against my leg. It's called echoing. I live 3 minutes ahead of the rest of the world, trapped in a loop of predictable moments. It's exhausting to never be surprised, to always know the punchline before the joke is even told. For everyone else, the world is a series of events. For me, it's just a series of replays. Then there was David. When I first looked at him 15 years ago, the echo stopped. For the first time in my life, there was no before and no after. There was just now. He was my quiet place. A beautiful, empty space in a world of constant noise. I spent 15 years in a life I couldn't predict, and I loved him for it. Every day was a mystery because he was the only thing my gift couldn't touch. I thought it was fate. I thought I had finally found the one person I was meant to discover in real time. I didn't know it was something else. It happened on a rainy Tuesday. I was standing in the kitchen, reaching for a mug, when the silence was suddenly ripped away. The gift didn't just return, it hit me with a vengeance. My lungs filled with the sharp, metallic sting of hospital antiseptic, while I was still standing in my own home. I saw the kitchen window glass shattering into 1,000 diamonds, even though the glass was still smooth. I stood frozen, counting the seconds, waiting for the reality to catch up to the vision. I knew something was coming, and for the first time, it was coming for him. I stood in the center of the kitchen, paralyzed. I could hear the siren wailing 2 blocks away in my mind, even though the street outside was silent. I counted down 3, 2, 1. The phone on the counter finally screamed to life. I didn't need to answer it. I had already felt the cold air of the emergency room. I had already smelled the tragedy. The 3-minute warning was over. David was gone, and the echoes were louder than they had ever been in my life. By the time I reached the hospital, the world was a blur of things I had already seen. I sat by David's bed, holding his cold hand, and for the first time, I tried to force my gift backward. I tried to see his past. Suddenly, the room vanished. I saw a flash of David, years ago, shaking hands with a man whose face was a blurred, shifting shadow. In the vision, David leaned in and whispered directly into my ear, "Not yet, Eve. Wait for the dream." I pulled my hand away, shivering. Who was that man? And why was my husband keeping secrets in a life I thought I knew by heart?